Engines hum a mighty cry. Airbus whispers time to fly. Tasty chairs, lukewarm coffee. Somebody clutches a wrinkled boarding pass. Eyes on the clock, not on the view. Kids draw hearts on a paper napkin. Back in 2 weeks, scribbled with a smile. This is where we learn to let go. This is where we practice hello. Terminal hellos. When the waiting finally dies, I lose you. Then I find you on either side of this line. Security gate, half-finished sentences. You laugh too loud so you don't have to cry. Your hug hangs on me like a borrowed coat. Later that night, different arrivals. Someone runs first, a suitcase rolls behind. Tears spilling faster than a dam breaking. This is where we learn to let go. This is where we practice hello. Terminal hellos. When the waiting finally dies, I lose you. Then I find you on either side of this line. Same hard floor, two different stories. One last wave, one first embrace. Every heartbreak already holding a homecoming in this place. This is where we learn to let go. This is where we practice hello. Terminal hellos. When the waiting finally dies, I lose you. Then I find you again and again. Each time I lose you, then I find you on either side of this line.
afternoon to this pretty much a pop-up stream. Wasn't planning to come out, but now that we're here, you can see sort of the conditions that we've got. Very foggy this morning. Yeah, kind of Waikato type conditions really. Yeah, Davo, you'll be well familiar with the conditions that I'm talking about. Yeah, for a while there, Christchurch, most disrupted airport in the world, #1 on flight radar, so claim to fame. We had a version of United 730. It ended up going to Auckland. So hopefully we will see it here later on today, because allegedly it's going to be 23 degrees and beautiful and fine, but for now these are the conditions that we've got. So yeah, welcome to Christchurch. Foggy. You won't know it, but the cloud base is really low, as it usually is in foggy conditions. Not much distinction between fog and cloud. And as I look down towards the southern end of the airfield, I'll do this for you, and we'll leave that incoming. You can just see how incredibly foggy it is. And this is way better than it was when I got up this morning. It was just impossible to see more than about 4 or 5 feet in front of you, and cars would have been crawling along, expecting the worst. So yeah, enjoy the limited coverage we're going to be able to give you. Singapore did get in on time, so we expect them to be heading out at some stage, not too far away. We've got Nelson to Christchurch. That was the one that we just saw, 8:51. So let's do the old sound check. So, yeah, sunny and calm. Yeah, over at GCH. Jack, mate, I don't have the long lens with me today, but here is GCH, and that's about as much zoom as I've got, unfortunately, mate. So there are GCH, and there's not a lot going on over there. So there you go. I have heard that the Spirit of Douglas, the DC-3, is going to be heading to Wanaka on the 2nd of April. So yeah, well, fantastic. Thanks, Davo. Yeah, so coming up, we're going to have some very interesting aircraft floating around. There's a chappie sort of over there doing some interesting stuff. So let's have a bit of a look at what he's up to. Got a trailer on the back of his vehicle. So a little bit unusual. So we'll try and keep up with you in the chat today. Hopefully we're going to be able to do that. Skibs. DC-3 in the hangar, yes. Yes, I'm pretty sure it is. I was in contact with them the other day. Yeah, it's not out on the apron at all. They tucked it away. They've managed to tuck it away into their pretty decent hangar they've got over there. So yeah, not exactly sure where they put it, but you know, this there's a little bit of Tetris, airplane Tetris going on there, and they've probably managed to get it in reasonably well. Let me show you on flight radar what is coming in, and Invercargill to Christchurch. Okay, so that's going to be sort of next on the list, I think. 7:02. So let me just set up my behind the scenes camera, and I'll be back with you in a moment. Yeah, good question, Ruth. I'm pretty sure they'd want to be sending it to Christchurch to fill up with the passengers and offload anyone who's supposed to be coming to Christchurch. So, yeah, let's keep an eye on Auckland for a departure of 7:30 out of Auckland. That'd be really useful. If somebody's keen on flight radar, that'd be really good if they could do that. So the short answer is, Ruth, I'm not sure, but I expect so. This is Singapore, so if we have a bit of a look at that, still got the cargo doors open. If we check the estimated time of departure on the website, we'll probably find that that's been changed. Thanks, Gibbs. Alrighty, so yeah, very, very quiet day today so far. We do expect Emirates to come, so that's a good thing. Ian Rigg, hi from Manchester. Welcome in, Ian, to a very foggy Christchurch. It's way, way, way better than it was. It was truly horrible when I got up this morning, and I thought, oh, what's the point? I had work stuff to do, so took care of the work stuff, and then sort of reported the fact to a few websites on Facebook, and that we were going to be the #1 most disrupted airport in the world, at least commercial airport. So we expect to see an arrival, and that is NZ702. I expect we're going to get a bunch of delayed flights and so on to make up for things. So let me show you flight radar. This is 702, and in behind him we've got 335 coming in from Wellington. So yeah, a bit further out we've got Hamilton to Christchurch, Davo, Karapiro country, 615 coming in from Hamilton, and behind that we've got New Plymouth to Christchurch, 769, and yeah, you can imagine that this is a bit of disruption that's been caused there. So imagine we're going to be picking up a lot of disrupted flights. Let me do a thing. And that should help this one. Yay. Here she is, our flight attendant, Danielle, from Miss Chicago. And welcome in. Let's just see how far away that is. Well, I hope everybody's well. I'm certainly fit as a fiddle now, and good night's sleep, and then you wake up and you go and look outside and it's foggy is one thing, so you sort of think, oh, that's good. I wonder what's going on at the airport, and of course not very much was going on at the airport. A lot of cancelled flights and diversions, so we just to get someone to check on United 730 coming from Auckland to Christchurch. Here he comes. Find him. There we go, in the fog. That's 702 coming in from Invercargill. do not know how long we're going to be with you today, but certainly going to do our best to get through and see Emirates arrive. One good thing about all this fog around is not many students going to be flying today. So we've got a field of NZ International Aviation Academy. Students in the cafe, but not able to go out flying today. At least not yet. Not until they get a whole lot better at doing their instrument ratings. CO2. And next up, 335 coming from Wellington. The cargo door is closed on Singapore now. What is this? Go around and have a quick look at Singapore. Okay, so as you can see, the rear cargo door is closed, and we will wait on NZ335 from Wellington. Here it comes. And behind him is 615 from Hamilton. Zoom in a little bit. Comes out of the fog. Singapore is pushed back now. Vision on that, as they say. Good news is we're starting to get a little bit of a breeze, which is good because that means this cover, cloud and what have you, will eventually disperse. So here we have 615 coming in from Hamilton. Apparently nice sunny skies, according to moderator Dave though. Next is New Plymouth, 769. And we've got Nelson, 629. So I'll show you what I've got. That's awesome, David. I would expect this to lift off fairly soon. If the breeze gets up a little bit, that'll definitely move it away. But for the moment, it's really cold and clean. And we've got some action on Singapore, so let's bring that to you. We'll round and get the dashing in just a moment. Singapore in the moment, and I'll just show you Singapore taxiing. Yeah, dashy, dashy, dashy. This will be SQ298, the return flight to Singapore, daily service between Singapore and Christchurch. It's been going for quite a while. Originally began with 747s, believe it or not, back in the day. It's actually getting quite bright and sunny. It's really, really good. It's in Plymouth. Sorry, it's not New Plymouth. That one is Nelson to Christchurch. There's the data sheet. So let's put a stop on. So put a stop on. So let's put another stop on. So put another stop on. There we go. Stop complaining. So it's going all the way down to A2 by the looks of things. Or is it not? No, it's only going to A3. There you go. So we saw the other day this A350 and A350 Singapore Airlines. They took off from the intersection pretty much, and you know, they were on an international flight lasting 10 hours. And yet they took off from an intersection, and they took off and they were off the ground in absolutely no time at all. was quite special to see. So here we go. Singapore, our first heavy of the day, departing Christchurch. Good thing. Welcome in. Good timing, mate. Just in time to see Singapore. So we didn't get really to see very much of it. Yeah, goodness knows where it's gone to. Quick thing, it's up there somewhere. We've got a Jetstar heading off, and that's 2:32, and he's off to Auckland. Probably before he gets to his departure point, we're going to have ATR, Christchurch Rotorua, 562. No, he's been told to hold. No, he has to hold because of the black livery. There we go. Danielle, you'll be happy about this. Where's my black duck? Oh, I've lost my black duck. We'll have to go find it. Oh dear, I've lost my black duck. But you've got black ducks, you can spam away in the chat. And this is 5:42 off to Auckland. I will have to go and find my black duck. So I rearranged my system the other day, and I might have gotten rid of it accidentally. So I have to go and find it here. That's Jetstar. Let's see if I can find it. I found my black duck. know what we have to do. You can't just add it, you have to tell it that you want it to go away. Right. Okay. Oh, fantastic. Carwyn's got a member anniversary. Wait until 3:30. Wow. That's amazing, mate. Thank you very much. And thanks for your 7 months of support, Carwyn. Put you on the screen. 7 months. It's right up there, mate. Fire command in his old vehicle. He's got a flash new one. Down in the Auckland. Oh no, let's figure out where we are. Christchurch Rotorua 562. So we've got one hot dog on the hot dog stand over there. So let's just knock that one off. We've got Christchurch to Wellington, a Dashi 350, NZ 350 on the screen. And Flying Doctor Service. FDC 14. Let's put that one on the screen for you. Off to Ine, very useful. It's always good to know that they're off to Ine. Yeah, it was good. We went out and Mrs. Seki actually came to the mound to see Carwyn's mum off. And, so Carwyn's the first told our chatters to have met Mrs. Seki, apart from one or two people that we know already. But yeah, there you go, Colin. DC-14. $132, Carwin. That's amazing. So early. That's really, really good. Nice and early arrival today. And we'll have a few hours to fill in before we get United, apparently. It's going to be interesting. FDC. We've got Christchurch, Wellington, this dashing. He's holding for some reason, so let's find out what that is. We've got Queenstown to Christchurch, but he's miles away. Let me show you what I'm seeing. And in fact, he's been given clearance to go, so It's 350 down to Wellington, easy 350. That's exactly it. That's one Carwin, hold on. Dog making me hungry. I might have to go and get a sausage roll in a minute. So NZ 640 is on its final approach. And we're going to have a little bit of a lull perhaps. I can see 343 coming in from Wellington, but he's 14 minutes away. So let's get this one. 6:40 in from Queenstown. There's the one brick van, a hot dog. Good to see you, Alex. Good to see you, mate. It won't come to Christchurch. That's surprising. They must have crew issues or something. Surely they'd come to Christchurch to pick up the passengers. Man, that is sad news. Well, that means that we won't have to stay terribly long. If that's the case, we might end up wrapping it up early-ish today. Unless we can find a compelling reason to stay on. Up. Have a close look at this one. And I'll go around. Actually see some patch of blue sky. It's not a very big patch, but it is a patch. Into the picture in a moment. At 6:55 going to Queenstown. Oh, well done, Alex. It's a good walk out there. A little bit chilly today. You wouldn't have seen very much either with this much fog around. Let us know how the visibility was there. It's nice on a clear day, but today is definitely not one of those. It will be this afternoon, but this morning, not so much. There we go. That's how low the cloud is. Now I'll give you a view of the hot dog, and I'm going to go and get something to eat and drink, and I will be back with you shortly.
Okay, we're going to put you on that. Got the manual? I might get pepper or ring.
No sausage rolls. All out of sausage rolls. They've got some very hungry students in the cafe still. So we ended up steak and red pepper, believe it or not, is what I've gone for. A pie, and according to a famous chatter, New Zealand makes the best pies. So look out for Scotty Froggensock on Sid Squad if you're ever on that channel, and doubtless most of you will be. So yeah, we're waiting on this one to come in. NZ343 coming in from Wellington. Zamboni. Good to see you, mate. Welcome in. Not a great deal of action at the moment. But we do have a big Airbus. And it's going to be with us early. Unbelievable. Only actually coming early. Give you a look. Yeah, Zamboni, mate. Yeah. Our thoughts are with those who passed away. Yeah, as is customary with most plane channels. I don't think it's a great thing to be talking about, but we can say that yeah, we know about it, and it was horrible, and yeah, just maybe try and focus on the positive. The fact is, we actually have some sunshine. It's unbelievable. We actually have some sunshine. I will give you a look at the sunshine. Well, first of all, I'll give you a look at this ATR being towed here, and then look, we have sunshine. We have one or two aircraft, and we have one lone student pilot testing out her aircraft and just making sure that it's 100%. But apart from that, not a lot going on. So we'll go back to watching Emirates on its way over the coast now. It is indeed Zamboni, mate. So we should be seeing Emirates fairly soon, which is just fantastic. Looking forward to that. see what we can do about that. Unusual. We've had that in the previous. Assured I will be recording Emirates when it comes in. We managed to miss it for one reason or another, and we'll definitely bring it to you. Showing you the mechanics here. There's seems to be running pretty smoothly to me. Over here we've got a little bit of a nest of probably conflict. And so we'll find out who he is. That is it's at 5:39. It's coming from Auckland. Next in is NZ 262 coming in from Adelaide. Christchurch and Adelaide. Connected now via an air service in a very nice part of the world. Keeping an eye on 262. It's all the way out to Kaiapoi, so plenty of time for us to follow this one back to the gate. Bottom end of the field, and it's 1:30 almost. Degrees at this rate. It's quite extraordinary that we've had this layer of fog in. show you what we're waiting on. So we're waiting for NZ 356 to pop out. May have to either follow that one or do a backtrack down the runway and spin it around. Looks like he's going to follow the Adelaide flight 262 down the taxiway there. So 262 finding its gate. Okay. So Christchurch is connected to Cairns, Brisbane, the Gold Coast, Sydney, Melbourne and Adelaide. No Perth service as yet, but give it time, I would say. We may in fact see a Perth service at some stage. And this will be 3:56. And I expect this bus. Cloud cover is a lot higher than it was. That's not bad. And coming out. There it is. This is 176 and off to Palmerston North. Those dropouts seem to have disappeared, which is good. It's good when things start working properly. And you can see a little bit more. We've got a lot more blue sky and all of a sudden conditions. Look at this. This is amazing. And we've got all this blue sky over here. The blue sky is up above. They should put that into a song or something. And then down here, of course, we've got this mighty Airbus coming in, and that's the reason for the delay. Well, we might be down one heavy arrival today, but we've got our super, which is what we pride ourselves on here in Christchurch, smallest city in the world to have a daily A380 service, and our daily bus has arrived well ahead of schedule. It's supposed to be in at 2 o'clock and it's only 1:35, so yeah, must have got away from Sydney on time. Sydney at stopover, Dubai to Christchurch service of course, but It goes via Sydney. And yes, we have got a backtracking situation going on. Just remind people we have got a Facebook lounge. Just look for 4K Aircraft Live on Facebook, and you should find 4K Aircraft Live lounge now. Nothing special, just aircraft and photos and that sort of thing. Try and keep it pretty much on topic, but friendly. So yeah, I'm aware that less and less people do have Facebook. A few of my friends have given up. Just use it for groups really these days. Benefit of not being very busy is we can happily track this one back to its gate without any problems at all. Got one flight about to take off, but we're still to track this one. safely in its gate. And so we've just had NZ. Just see what else we've got. 746. Still working, JP Mac? Hey? Good on you, mate. We've just had this arrive. No United. It diverted to Auckland. Not quite sure. To Auckland. Apologies for the call it pretty soon. Yeah, it's not too bad. And now the visibility is amazing. Extraordinary what's changed, how much it's changed. Look at the blue. A little bit of cloud down to the south and across the hills. So there you go. But there is the tower bathed in sunshine. Sits quite an Novotel bathed in sunshine. And a mighty Airbus bathed in sunshine. And of course our hot dog. And I hope everybody's enjoying their lunch. Yep. Get sponsorship involved, mate. There we go. We will mention the sponsor's product, the hedge trimmer that lasts longer than most marriages. And we've got Qantas coming in from Sydney. Too much longer. With getting really annoying. Might make NZ222 our final. Final call will be NZ222. I have to put all the stops of filter on my camera now because there's just so much glare off the body of this behemoth, which is safely parked over there. So let's follow. 222 hot dog. I can show you a hot dog. Here is hot dog. There you go, mate. Namesake. Hot dog 767. Oh, that's awesome. Hot dog 767. It's, yeah, looking forward to seeing a few aircraft coming in to Christchurch. If you can manage to get here by the 8 o'clock-ish in the evening, it's getting pretty dark around about that time. That's around aircraft taking off the other night. That was just before 8 o'clock. The reason for that is we're expecting the F-22s to arrive here. We can't go past without seeing a helicopter. Not quite sure what he's doing, but the Emirates. So we've met our helicopter for a live stream, so we can call it, and we can probably wrap up after NZ222. So just beyond our control. For some reason, we're just losing. We'll try and figure that one out for the next time. Australia. We would get flights from Melbourne, Brisbane, Cairns and the Gold Coast. We're going to wrap it up. That's going to be enough for us today. Stream coming out, and really the quality of the connection's not up to it for some reason. It's really strange. Helicopter has taken off, and the helicopter into stream. I'd like to thank Davo Carapura, Carlin for a little bit of flight. Also thank him for months now in the let me do another thing. It's going a little bit further. Let's give it. Yeah, Greg, it happens, mate, but we can't really, as I say, it was just, and yeah, so thanks very much, Greg. Okay, let me put myself on. Oh, that doesn't look too flash, does it? It's certainly not up to the usual standards, so I'd like to thank Davo again and wish everybody a good afternoon, and I will oh, that's a little bit better. It looks better. Yeah, it seems to have improved itself a little bit. Oh, well done. Yep, so we'll say thanks very much to everyone, and we'll wish you the best, and we'll see you again. Might end up doing one of those bit of chat sessions at some stage. If people find any value in that, then just pop in and I'll set one up, and we can play a few replays and what have you. But yeah, let's join the and look after one another, and stay safe, and we'll see you again. Bye bye now.
Wings like giants touch the sky. A roaring bird as it soars high. Silver trails across the blue. Dreams take off and come to you. Buckle up, let's climb the air. Feel the rush, you're almost there. Engines hum, a mighty cry. Airbus whispers, time to fly. Clouds Clouds are dancing side by side. Through the heavens we will glide. Crystal clear each fleeting frame. Every view a burning flame. Buckle up, let's climb the air. Feel the rush, you're almost there. Engines hum, a mighty cry. Airbus whispers, time to fly. From the tarmac to the light. Dusk and dawn bring endless flight. Every detail sharp and proud. Flying dreams among the crowd. Buckle up, let's climb the air. Feel the rush, you're almost there. Engines hum, a mighty cry. Airbus whispers, time to fly. Dusk and dawn bring endless fun. Every detail sharp and proud. Flying dreams among the crowd. Buckle up, let's climb the air. Feel the rush, you're almost there. Engines hum, a mighty cry. Airbus whispers, time to fly. Hmm.